Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a hair update with the Bellami hair extensions, and if you are new to my channel or haven't or been here, I guess to recap, I did a review on the Bellami extensions about back in April when I first received them, and I mentioned in the video that I wanted to test them out before I came on. That video now has been getting good reviews and bad reviews, you know, in the comments of people having bad experiences and whatnot, and so that's completely understandable. So I did want to come back on my channel and make a whole new video for a hair update. As you can see, my hair is no longer brown or, you know, chestnut brown as the original color of the extensions, meaning that I dyed them again. So let's get into it. Whatever was said in the beginning, in the first video, which I will link down below, which is the original Bellami review, is said and done with, and this is just going off of the update of my hair. So I won't be talking, I won't really be repeating anything from what was said in the other video. Of course, if you want to watch it, it is linked down below. Ever since April, I used the extensions, and of course I got the Lily hair extensions, which are 260 grams. They were chestnut brown, and like I mentioned, I dyed the top third of the extensions so that they would blend with my roots. Being honest, after that video, which was in April, summer came in Texas. It is humid. Texas is just humid, and I didn't wear them for most of the summer, only because I got super sweaty super easily, and I didn't like that. So I didn't wear them often, and if I did, I wore maybe 1 to 2 tracks in my hair, which were down here on the bottom, and I just let it be. Going deeper into the summer, it got 10 times worse. So I stopped wearing them, and then I cut my hair, like literally shoulder length right here, and I just chopped it off. And I wasn't able to really blend in my extensions for about a month or two after, until October and last week of September. I decided that my hair had grown long enough to try to start blending them in, so I found techniques to blend my hair in with the extensions. Side note, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I don't want you to think that since April I've worn them in every single day. I know that in the video I said I am a person that wears my extensions every single day. That was before I got super thick extensions and realized it was just way too hot. The extensions I had previous to that were not as thick as the Bellami. So I'm giving you the time frame of when I've worn my extensions. That way you know more or less, I know what I'm talking about. So anyway, since October, on and off, here and there, I've worn them in and all that stuff. So since then, I've dyed my hair, which dyed it this dark black brown color. Into that first, I do want to let you know the problems that I was having since April. In April, the extensions were great, like I mentioned in the video, and all of a sudden, since I've dyed them a darker color, they got super rough. They got a little bit more coarse-like, a lot more texture to them, and they would get matted in the back of my neck. So then they started getting super matted in the back, and this all happened after I dyed my hair. So I will put a disclaimer: although extensions say that they can be dyed, don't think that they can't be damaged from that dye. Another thing is they started falling out and shedding a lot more than what I had previously had to deal with back in April. When I made that video, I said there was shedding, and I didn't expect anything less than that. I knew that they were gonna shed. I've had extensions before. I knew that they were gonna shed. I know I'm not getting magical unicorn hair or anything, or mermaid hair or whatever. I'm getting hair extensions. So with that said, they started shedding. When I dyed them, they started shedding more, and I started realizing, like, okay, these extensions probably aren't the best anymore because I've dyed them. So I started doing a little bit more research, and I came across Weft sealer. Me being a person that I thought I knew a lot about extensions because I had worn them since I was 15, I've never once in my life heard about Weft sealer until I ran across a girl here on YouTube, and she started talking about it. This little bottle, and what it is, it's like liquid form, and what you do is you apply it to the top of the Weft, and I got this at a I didn't get this at Sally's. I did hear reviews that you could get this at Sally's, but I didn't go there. I went to a wig salon and I asked the lady for Weft sealer, and I'm showing you the back, sorry. And this is what it looked like, and of course what I did was just, I won't do it now. What I did was just lay down the aluminum foil and I applied it once to the top, and then I turned it around and I applied it in the areas where the clips were. So in between the clips, which would be in this area right here. If it doesn't immediately stop the wefts from shedding, then it'll cut it down by 50%. And I do really back that up. Every time that I do brush my extensions, I notice that the extensions break at the bottom instead of the full hair coming down. So that helped with the hair shedding so much. I will say a disclaimer about the Weft sealer. Do this at your own risk. This Weft sealer is going to literally, the initial smell of the Weft sealer is going to smell like chemicals. It looks like gunk on your extensions. I'm not gonna lie. I will do a close-up of the extensions, and you can see where it'll look like crap, I'm not gonna lie. But to me, in my opinion, this is the part that's going to be in my hair. It's not like it's going to be the end where everyone can see, so I am okay with that. And I'm willing to show you what my extensions look like so that you can make the decision of wanting to put this on your wefts or not, due to how the top of the clips are gonna look like. Although the shedding stopped, the matting hadn't stopped. I remember telling myself that I was okay with it, with the matting, until I went to an event, a wedding, and I started realizing that it wasn't cute for me to try to finger comb my hair and then get stuck in a knot and then try to get that knot out. So that's when I said no and I stopped. So what happened then was, in the mail I had a couple of NUME products being shipped in, and what came in that package, because there was like a bunch of little bundles, was the NUME Argan Oil. That I did some research on the problems that I was having with my extensions, and of course the problems with the shedding and the matting. And I read up that extensions mat up because they are dry, and to me that honestly didn't make sense, because in my head I wasn't going to have my hair wet all the time, and to me that meant really dousing them with leave-in conditioner, and I didn't want to do that because then my hair would be too heavy to where I wasn't going to be able to style it. What I did was use the Argan Oil, which is this one right here. It is in a glass bottle, and it is the NUME Argan Oil multi-purpose beauty oil. Now, I'm not saying that this is the only product that'll work, or that argan oil is the only oil, or do not use coconut oil. I'm not saying anything of that. I'm telling you what worked for me and what I noticed. So I started using this NUME Argan Oil. I didn't buy it because I wanted the argan oil. I bought it because I wanted the set, and this was just included in it. It says that it is from hair to skin, discover the many uses of NUME Argan Oil. This luxurious body oil's non-greasy and plush formula is filled with generous amounts of vitamin E and other beneficial fatty acids to be used as a hair and scalp treatment, a leave-in conditioner, and a pre-styling product. Use it as a shine serum to calm flyaways or as a moisturizer to soften rough skin. Argan oil is also known to prolong color treatments, shorten styling time, aid in healthy hair growth, and give long-lasting shine. I'm speaking on the time that I've used it, so I've only used it probably about a week, and I've used it every single day since then. I have applied it, when I first applied it to my hair, I noticed that it immediately made it softer with the extensions in. What I did the first day was I noticed that my hair came out to be a lot softer with this argan oil. Now, I will say that the first time I used this argan oil, I thought it was going to be like every other oil that I've used on my hair, and it was just going to be extremely greasy and heavy on my hair, that it was just going to lay flat. But this argan oil is super lightweight, and it does give a nice shine to the hair, and it's not like that shine spray where it looks, if you put too much, it looks greasy. This one gives the perfect amount of shine, and it just makes my hair look super healthy, and I really liked it. What I did after the first day is I started to kind of put two and two together. Again, like I said, I didn't buy this argan oil with the intent of just using this. It came with a set, so I had I just thought it was an added bonus. I didn't get it just because it had an argan oil in it. And I started thinking about extensions being matted, and then I started realizing that this was a really good rejuvenating serum. So what I did was I applied, I wouldn't say a generous amount, because to some people it could be a lot, it could be a little, but I did apply about a dime size to every single weft, and I made sure that the one extension that I do put in the back here at the lowest nape of my neck, that I put a little bit more, like about a full dime size of that argan oil in that section. But I did just slap it on both sides, and I kind of just like smoothed it down, and then the rest of that I just pulled it all the way down to the ending of the weft. After that, I did notice that the quality of my extensions were better. They were a lot less rough, and ever since that day, which was about a week ago, I've been using that argan oil every single day. Like it said, it's pre-styling serum, so I put it on before and after. Again, I don't put a lot. I don't want people to think that I walk around with greasy hair. I'm hoping that with this argan oil, my extensions do stop getting matted in the back. Today is the first day that I've noticed that it doesn't get matted, and I'm pretty happy. So I feel that if I keep, you know, applying a little bit and a little bit more every day or every other day, you know, it'll get better. And I feel that whenever I pull my fingers through my hair, it's not as bad as it used to be. This has been a video of kind of how to keep your extensions and good quality and a hair update. But of course, this is just on Bellami hair. So if any of y'all are having any types of problems that I just mentioned, I would suggest buying the Weft Sealer and the argan oil. Of course, you can buy any argan oil. I'm not speaking in general terms of any argan oil. I'm just speaking of the one from NUME that I personally used. I will link those two items down below. Any type of problems you've ever had, or what you do to fix your problems, because of course I don't ever want to keep any secrets from anybody, so if we can all help each other, then why not? Again, there's problems that I might not have right now with my extensions, but can come further with use. So if you have any suggestions or any types of problems with any type of hair extensions, write them in the comments below. Maybe someone else is having the problem as well, and you're able to help them with that solution. With that being said, and please don't forget to follow me and subscribe. I will have all my social media linked down below as always, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys!